Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath.
Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Great Umoja family, Great Umoja, we are building here. We want to give all of the Umoja babies a round of applause. Now, I need to announce that we are making a slight adjustment to the show. So, due to the fact that we are basing this on the Nguzo Saba, and we have broken down the year into cycles and the cycles into weeks, and all of it lines back up with the Nguzo Saba, we are going to use the theme of the week to guide how we go through. So right now we are in the week of Ujima. This family, for those of you that don't know, that don't understand the system, this is the most powerful time of the year because we are in the year of Ujima. I want to stress that. We are in the year of Ujima. We are in the cycle of Ujima. And now we are in the week of Ujima. And on that week of Ujima, we are looking at the principle of Umoja. So the thing that's been going through my mind, because once again, I tried to explain this to you earlier, when I was doing numerology heavily, I was teaching myself how to look at numbers differently because all the numbers break down into 9 basic numbers, right? 1 through 9, that's it. All numbers are just different combinations of 1 through 9. So that means that 5 is 5, right? For us in Gye-nyame, 5 is freedom, right? So, but 23 is also 5. So it's 23, which is 2 and 3 would equal 5. Now, brother, I tell you why are you telling us this? Because that 5 is different than a 32, which is a 5-2, right? It's a 3 plus 2. You say, but they're the same numbers. But the lead number is the number that sets the tone, right? The following number tells you how you achieve your goal. And they work together, bringing you freedom. So you will have cooperation through communication. That's 23. Or you will have communication through cooperation. Brings freedom. You understand what I'm saying? So it's, so now we're looking at the Nguzo Saba and the map, not the map, but the fractal calendar in a similar way. So right now we're looking at Ujima, bringing Ujima through Umoja, right? Dealing with Ujima, understanding and grasping onto the principle of Umoja because we're standing on Umoja today. Now that's a long way to, once again, that explains why Brother Hatim needs the script. Now, and I'm understanding somebody tried to get at the Great Pumpkin. And I'm understanding the brother is of RU. So family, head on the swivel. Heads on the swivel. Keep your head on the swivel because it's going to get wild. All right. It could get wild. I ain't gonna say, I'm not into predictions, but I'm looking at pictures of, someone of a darker hue. You know what I'm saying? Which brings problems. Cause I'm trying to tell you, look, I can remember 911, right? When 911 happened, I was laying in bed. Brother Allende called me and said, man, it's going down, man. Then I crashed the plane into the towers. I jumped up. I turned on the TV. I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, and the only thing, it was 2 things I was thinking about. One, I wanted to know where my kids were. Because at that time, the Gye-nyame boys were so damn bad, I was thinking that maybe they went to the airport and stole the plane. After I was sure they were straight, the next thought that hit me was, man, I hope this ain't a black man. I hope this ain't a black group, right? You know what I'm saying? We wasn't ready, right? We wasn't ready, right? I'm like, oh, please, please. And when I found out, woo, cause I could hear the concern in Allende's voice when he called me too. Cause it's like, damn, if this shit went down like this and it was a group like us, it's going down, right? So we all was gonna be in prison camps and shit. But anyway, saying all that to say, somebody of our hue, regardless of what people say and all the jokes and shit, because there's a bunch of jokes, and by now there's a bunch of memes out right now with this guy. Y'all keep your head on the swivel. You know what I'm saying? We got to move around here, and I ain't gonna say we still speak truth to power, still stand strong, because all this shit is wrong. All is wrong. It's been wrong. It's not that it's just now getting wrong. It's been wrong. All right. So, all right, let's get into my haikus that I wrote right before I turned on this mic. So, first haiku for the day. This is not the official. These are, I'm writing, like I said, one day my kids will be able to get paid off for all the writing that I do. I am a builder. The material I use is the mind of men. All right. Next one is, it is nation time. As the world is set aflame, we rise like phoenix. Last one, unfortunately, because this is when it comes to nation building. Unfortunately, we need common enemy to work together. Oftentimes, unfortunately, the way the human conditions, or at least the way we've been programmed, we need something in common for us to really, 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 really work together. And this whole thing that's going on right now is giving us a reason to really start organizing, really start working together. And we're going to see more of it, because we ain't even hit year 2 yet, I don't think. No, we ain't at year 2 yet. So, all right. So, let's jump straight in. Oh, my fault. Last thing. I want to say goodbye to the powerful algorithm of yesterday. I hope that y'all was using it. Here we go. Fear is a ghost. Faith is the reality. Fear is a ghost. Faith is reality. Fear was a ghost. Faith is the reality. I'm doing it in the past tense because we're saying goodbye. We're saying goodbye to that one, and we're bringing in the algorithm for the day for Umoja. And the algorithm for Umoja is, I am the bridge, never the wall. I am the bridge, never the wall. Keeping Ujima in mind as we're doing this, and as we teach you here in Gye-nyame, Ujima is Umoja in motion. All right, but anyway, let's keep it moving. Here's the official here is the official haiku or haku. 5 parts move as one. Internal storms now subside. Bridge across the gap. So, peace tribe. Step onto the porch for a minute. Yeah, family, we need a Gye-nyame porch, because one of the reasons I'm rushing through this is right now, got to go out and handle some business, because we ain't got the Gye-nyame porch yet. We working on it. Speaking of that, like, subscribe, share, and most importantly, comment. You know what I'm saying? Because the only way we grow is if we grow. Family, become a support member, become a candle lighter. Let's continue to build and master this thing, right? Hell, we got thousands of shows. We are experts. So step onto the porch, pull up a chair, and let the weight of the day slide off your shoulders like a heavy coat that never really fit you anyway. We are moving through the week of Ujima. For the uninitiated, that's collective work and responsibility. But today, we are viewing it through the lens of Umoja. For those uninitiated, that's unity. I often say that Ujima is simply Umoja in motion. You can't move collectively if you aren't collected within. Now, that takes us back to the haiku, but I'm not going to go in there right now. When we talk about unity in Gye-nyame Journey, we aren't just talking about a group of people holding hands and singing Kumbaya. Y'all remember that? So who old enough to remember that song? Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya. Damn, I'm old. They don't even teach that in schools no more. We are talking about the subtractive self. The process of scraping away the noise that keeps your 5 parts: intuition, mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. That's I'm ESP, I am ESP, intuition, mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. That is as important to remember as the 6 pillars of Gye-nyame, right? The 6 pillars of health, right? So the I am ESP from speaking the same language, right? So I'm going to read it again so that you get it. We aren't just talking about a group of people holding hands and singing. We are talking about the subtractive self, the process of scraping away the noise that keeps your 5 parts, which we just discussed, from speaking the same language. Most of us are living in a state of internal civil war. Our minds want one thing, our bodies are chasing another, and our spirits are starved for something neither can provide. We try to engage in collective work while we are falling apart at the seams. Somebody type in Ashe if you feel that. Right? Come on now. Come on now. Cause shit, shots fired. I'm kind of taking this kind of personal. The proverb tells us we have to know where the rain began to beat us. For many of us, that rain started long ago when we were taught to compartmentalize our lives. We are told to be one person at the job, another in the streets, a stranger to ourselves in the mirror. We became walls instead of bridges. A wall is rigid. It tries to hold back the tide through sheer force. A bridge, however, is a structure of connection. To be the bridge, you must first unify the ground on both sides of the river within yourself. Now, just to back up a little bit, the proverb of the day, and we're still going to do it, is he who does not know where the rain began to beat him cannot know where he dried his body. All right? So, that's the proverb of the day. In the Baba, which is an incomplete work, I'm going to sit down and start working on it. I just, get a few more. I need more time, right? I don't have the time to work on it right now. And the Warrior's Handbook for Life's Journey, which you can find on my author's page, will explore this idea of forensic self-analysis. If you find yourself exhausted by the hustle, it's likely because you are carrying the lone wolf narrative. The narrative is a burden. It's an illusion. It suggests that your strength is found in your isolation. Somebody say Ashe out there, right? Come on now. Because we're going to beat this. We're gonna beat this dead horse. We're going to beat it. I'm beating it because until we get it, until it's no longer need to be said that lone wolf bullshit needs to die. We need to kill it. Take it out in the back and put a bullet in it, right? Because it's destroying us as a group. It's destroying us as a community. But the Via Negativa approach tells us to drop that weight. Today, we are scraping off the false narrative of independent success. We are releasing the need to be the only one. Because really, think about it. A lot of us want to be the first in the room, right? The only one in the room. We want to be that unique, that unicorn in a community, right? Which removes us from the community and isolates us truly from ourselves. Drives us crazy. Because many of us know, I'm old enough to know some people who were first. And a lot of them insane, right? But I'm going to stop. When you drop the burden of having to do it all alone, you reveal the natural state of Umoja. You realize that you are already connected to the ancestors, the creator, and the tribe. The rain began to beat you when you decided you didn't need a village. You dry your body by returning to the center, unifying your thoughts with your actions. Stop trying to build a nation while your internal house is divided. Shed the distraction of comparison. Release the guilt of not being further along by realizing that alone is an illusion. There's only here. And in this here, you are either a bridge or a wall. Choose to be the bridge. Let the internal parts of you shake hands today. When your spirit and your physical body finally agrees, the work of the collective becomes effortless. As we navigate this Ujima week, remember, the most collective work you will ever do is the work of bringing your own soul back into one piece. All right, Anime, where you at? All right, family, get your Nguzo Saba narrative map. We waiting for you. Also, become a supporting member of the Daily Spark. I already mentioned that above. You can find all that stuff down in the description. Get your principal t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Join the Daily Spark Telegram. All that is down in the description, as well as maybe my author's page. But y'all just hit me up and we could work it. All right, here we go.
It's the proverb of
the day. Once again, I promised y'all that I would not try to tear up our relatives' languages, so I'm gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? But this one, we gonna return to the deeply analytical, historically rooted culture of the Igbo people in southeastern Nigeria. In a society that demands strict accountability for both success and failure, they offer us a legendary metric for true recovery. The translation goes, "He who does not know where the rain began to beat him cannot know where he dried his body." Now, I kind of explained what it meant to me. I want to know, what does it mean to you? And you know what? You are now listening to Gye-nyame Journey Radio. This is a Heart of a Symbol production. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigms.